nowadays, less children in aging population in less low birth rate. Let's make babies everywhere all the time. Babies who are born are the one who will suffer. Who cares if the aging population and low birth rate? And then here is my tweet. MOP, this is my name. You see this black dog? That's him. And so I say, some countries that existed in the past, those countries still exist in the museum or on the history textbook. Isn't it all that matters? And to me, I didn't have good memory in my own country. I am originally from Japan, but Japan can be cold country that doesn't care about vulnerable people. And country that existed and now still in the museum, meaning the places I actually went, that was in Mexico. So I visited Mexico, both Aztec and Mayan places, and now so the Maya and Aztec no longer existed. Of course, there are people descendant and still proud of it, but now the country is like map. The Mexican map used to be much bigger, including Texas, Arizona, and California, and part of Oregon maybe. But so yeah, the Maya and Aztec is in museum and also history textbooks, and also in the movies, blog, and YouTube videos. So, and then another country is in Okinawa, Japan. So Okinawa used to be the country called Ryukyu, the kingdom of Ryukyu. And I went to Okinawa this summer, the first time. So I went to the castle, the red, brown, red, colorful castle. That's Shurijo Castle. Like it's cute. Shurijo Park Castle or Castle Park. So it reminds me of the purple forbidden city in Beijing, and also Beijing, China, and also Taipei, Taiwan, the forbidden city. So I understand some people are worried that Japan might extinct, but yeah, honestly, I didn't have good memory in Japan. So, and if, like, let's say if I am like let's say king, queen, prince, princess, all those royalty or something, then of course the more people are better, more land is better. But I am nobody, so I don't, yeah. And then the Japanese population, if it becomes half, right now it's 12 billion, but if it becomes 60 million, like 50% decline in the future. But that could be, when was the time Japan had 60 billion people, which is half the size of right now, and the country was still existed, and I don't know why it's so bad if the population declines. yeah, a few weeks ago, I visited Detroit, Michigan, and every place was quiet, not so many people, but of course, some people say it's sad, and I'm not sure how effective the business can be, restaurant or shops or even airport. But if let's say for instance, that Japan becomes a ghost country, not just ghost towns, so that means it becomes like you see that in Russia and Canada there are many humongous island, no habitant, like no one lives there. That could be the future. But yeah, since Japan was kind of cold and cruel to vulnerable people, so maybe they will get what they did, like things comes around, goes around. You see how the Japan used to be nasty toward foreign countries, especially in Asia, and now they are kind of, yeah, the Japan is struggling with immigrant programs and employment stolen by foreign people. So I would think it's all about things comes around, goes around. So yeah, so this tweet I retweeted, and then so talking about the inbound, meaning Japan is becoming like depending on tourism. Like, yeah, depending on tourism reminds me of like a Caribbean island. And okay, here in this one, oh, this black hair is his hair. And so this one talking about the three biggest desire of human species. So sleeping, eating, and also sexual desire. But oh hey, you're not gonna die even though you don't have you don't meet physical need. So the true number three need is sleeping and eating and go to bathroom for nature's cold. Yeah, well, that might be good. And then so this is my retweet. People who wants to have lots of children, who does sexual assault, and who goes to prostitute. Like, hey, isn't it like a self-service physical need and lababat is not enough for you? So that's I said, yeah, the lababat is something the Canadian YouTuber Sandman from Toronto, Canada, he talks about lababat. So yeah, I think that's, yeah, so yeah, don't breed too much, and don't attack men or women, and don't enable prostitution. That's my idea. And then here is my favorite Japanese YouTuber, the Incel channel. He used to be a college student, but he dropped out of the college. Seemingly, the college is kind of lower ranking. I wonder if this called Coconut College in English. So his college is Kanto Gakuin University. It's in the city of Yokohama somewhere. And so he must be 24 years old and talking. First time he talks about antinatalism, and he is not the of course he went through all the miseries and bullying and incel and all that, but he is still a little positive attitude, and then he thinks that to me he's in between natalism and anti-natalism. But my assumption is, you see this 30 and 40, I said I would like to hear what he has to say when he becomes 30 and also 40 years old. Right now, this incel YouTuber is 24 years old, and my assumption is that right now he's 24, but by the time he's 30 and then 35 and 40, his idea will change. I would think his idea shift from natalism to anti-natalism. That's my idea, because I used to be in the natalism spectrum, which is why I had one child. He's 12 years old, but this year I heard about anti-natalism, and I thought it's the life is ocean of misery. And also, so this one here, so this is talking about the maternity harassment, meaning the employer employer is insensitive or even abusive to pregnant women, pregnant employee. And then in that company, the employee are not allowed to record. And then, so this went to lawsuit, and then the appellate court deny the employee, saying that, oh hey, how come I cannot record? And then this is what I say: the judges are overprivileged people who are born in a wealthy family, in a good environment, and always top student in wealthy house. And in the around Showa era, Kito, the judge named Kito had created some scandal, and then that judge is stuck up and then talk poorly of the Congress member. And I doubt that court and the judge side the weak person, because if they do, if the judge side the vulnerable people, the judges will be flooded with lots of work. And then they are government employee, meaning they want to go home on time, unlike private sector. So yeah, that's what I say. Oh, it's over 15 minutes. Yeah, thank you and have a great day.